From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are covering at this hour. The Trump administration has canceled wind farm development in Idaho. The administration has reversed a decision made by former President Joe Biden to approve a major wind farm development in the southern part of the state. The Lava Ridge Wind Project drew criticism for the height of its turbines as well as for its proximity to the Minidoka National Historic Site, where thousands of Japanese Americans were incarcerated during World War II. Wednesday's announcement comes as the administration and congressional Republicans have targeted wind and solar projects as expensive and unreliable while taking steps to support the burning of fossil fuels, which is dangerously heating the planet. Meanwhile, the Trump administration sanctioned a Mexican rapper over alleged cartel ties. The administration said Wednesday that it was sanctioning Ricardo Hernandez, known as El Macabalico, whom it characterized as a narco rapper associated with the Cartel del Noreste, or CDN. According to the Treasury Department, Hernandez laundered money for the criminal group through concerts and events. Officials allege that 50% of his royalties on streaming platforms go directly to the cartel, leading to his sanctioning alongside leaders of the cartel. Hernandez did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The CDN is one of the Latin American crime groups that the Trump administration has designated as foreign terrorist organizations. The administration has revoked the visas of some of Mexico's most famous musicians, targeting those whose genres often explore themes related to cartels. Donald Trump once hailed mRNA vaccines as a medical miracle. Now RFK Jr. is halting advancement. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced this week that the federal government is canceling $500 million worth of mRNA research development contracts. That puts an end to U.S.-backed hopes for the vaccine technology to prevent future pandemics, treat cancer, or prevent flu infections. It's a sharp pivot from how Trump and top officials described the technology during his first term. A federal judge has issued an injunction against the Trump administration's cancellation of humanities grants. The injunction issued Wednesday by a judge in Oregon temporarily stops the mass cancellation of National Endowment for the Humanities grants to humanities councils around the country, saying the cancellations were likely unconstitutional. U.S. District Judge Michael H. Simon, an appointee of President Barack Obama, issued the stay on action taken in April by the NEH and said plaintiffs' claims in the case were likely to succeed. Conduct by the defendants reflects a deliberate decision to flout congressional command and refuse to spend appropriated funds, Simon's opinion said, noting the United States Constitution exclusively grants the power of the purse to Congress, not the president. The Federation of State Humanities Councils and the Oregon Council for the Humanities filed suit in May to reverse the funding cuts. Adam Davis, executive director of the council, called the ruling heartening and motivating. NEH officials did not immediately respond to messages seeking comment. And the Trump administration has moved to shut down NASA missions that measure carbon dioxide and plant health. The Trump administration is moving to shut down 2 NASA missions that monitor a potent greenhouse gas and plant health, potentially cutting off an important source of data for scientists, policymakers, and farmers. The president's budget request for fiscal year 2026 includes no money for the orbiting carbon observatories, which can precisely show where carbon dioxide is being emitted and absorbed and how well crops are growing. The missions, a free-flying satellite launched in 2014 and an instrument attached to the International Space Station in 2019, that include technology used in the Hubble Space Telescope, are more sensitive and accurate than any other systems in the world, operating or planned, and a national asset that should be saved, said David Crisp, a retired NASA scientist who led their development. That's the news for this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. You can now listen to PEP Radio on Alexa. Simply tell your device, Alexa, play PEP Radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.